Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is I'm creating a new composition. I don't want a very high resolution because I don't want the file size to be big. This one I'm just going to go, I'm going to call it move across. 720 by 576 is good enough for me, and don't go more than 30 seconds. In fact, I'm just going to do a 15-second thing. As I said, these practicals, I just want to see that you understand the technique more than anything else. And if you like the technique, you can apply it to your client project. So I have got a new composition. I'm going to get some clips, right click, import file. I'm just going to get a few videos. Let me save this to the same folder. Classroom demos, move across. And I'm going to import some files. I'm just going to get one video first and I'll see how we go. So I've got one video here. It has audio. I can disable the audio here on the left side, this button here. You might not be able to see it, very tiny icon there. So I've disabled the audio, and that's the video. And I'll just take a few seconds of the opening from here. So when you pull these edges, you are trimming the video. But because this video is huge, I have to move this across a lot. I can actually go and say composition, settings, and I can make it let me see, I thought it was 15 seconds. Yeah, it is 15 seconds. I'm going to go to composition settings and make it 6 minutes and 15 seconds, because when I zoom out, it will give me the edge. So I just want this very small video. Now you can see, because my resolution was small and the video that, can you not whistle please? So I'm just going to scale this down. In fact, I might scale it down further. So I have this video. Now, and my range is, I'm just going to make 15 seconds worth of stuff. So my video is really going to go from here to here, 15 seconds. In 15 seconds, I want to move it across. So I come to the starting point. I click on this clock to say I want to do a keyframe, and I move the position all the way to the left. You can just drag it and move it here. And about at the 15th second, I just come and move it across here, and it has actually made 2 keyframes. So that's one video. Now I'll show you what I do is, normally to get some effects on it, I can say on the right side there should be effects, view effects, window effects and presets. I'm going to search for bevel. There should be a shadow bevel somewhere. Bevel alpha. It's not the one I want. This is a bevel plus shadow. Yeah, so this one, rounded bevel, it has given me a bit of a bevel to this edges. So that's moving across. What I did earlier was I made a duplicate of this. I click on it and I press Ctrl D and I get a duplicate. Who wants to come out here and give a demonstration? So I made a second video. I'm just going to change the starting point of that video. I can change the scale of that video. And I'm going to change the last position of that video as well. I can get this to fit 100, I'll say fit, so I can see exactly what's happening. I need to move this one up here. So yeah, I've got these two videos. You can even add some text effects. You can say, I'll make this 15 seconds back, or I'll make it 30 seconds. You can go to text, have a new text layer. So that's given me a new text layer. And I'm just going to call it Queensland. I'm just going to call it Brisbane. Brisbane. I'll increase the text size a bit. You can choose a font of your liking. The font, under properties, you will find the font size. So that's Brisbane. And there's some really nice text effects. If I go back to my effects panel somewhere here, effects and presets, and I search for some text animation, let's see what mechanical is. Insert text. I think that's going to be the typing. Animate type. It's just gonna. I think I'll just zoom out the text. I'll place the text somewhere on top. I'll give it a keyframe under transform. The position has got a keyframe. Come to the first, not the first, after the videos go in the last 5 seconds, I'll move it in. So there I have the Brisbane text moving in. And you can have some other text coming in from the bottom. But pretty much that's my 30 seconds of incorporate video. I'll go back, composition settings. I'll set it to 30 seconds. I'll remove the 6, change the 15 to 30. And finally, when you want to render, File, Export, Add to Render Queue. Just leave it as best settings. Here what I do is I normally come to format options. I use H264 when I export from Premiere Pro. Here I just use DVPAL. And then you give it a file name, movieacross.avi, and you hit the render button. And you can see the blue bar moving, it will render. I'm going to stop the recording here.